Now, chemical peels are an effective solution for common skin conditions, including acne, rosacea, sun damage, and dry, red, or dull skin. But they can be very aggressive. Who can forget Samantha's chemical peel from season 5 of Sex and the City? Here's a clip.
I've looked better.
Could you at least separate the two thoughts chemical peel carries, publicist? Why did you do this?
It was an impulse purchase.
No, gum is an impulse purchase. This is more than gum.
I wanted to be super fresh for the party.
Well, you are. You look like beef carpaccio. Fail down, I think.
That was one of my favorite episodes. Okay, luckily, we do not have to suffer like Samantha because there is a peel that is different from the rest. And Dr. Dean Bair and Kristie Bair join us with details about PCA Skin Rejuvenating Peel. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
We know that we can look really good without having to suffer like we saw Samantha suffering. What are PCA peels?
Well, PCA is Physician's Choice of Arizona. It's a proprietary brand of a line of peels.
Okay.
And there's different types of peels in that line. So there's customizable.
So they're customized per person based on their specific needs for their face.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, okay, so are there different kinds of peels? And so how, what are they?
Well, there's several different peels.
Okay.
And probably what Samantha had was the old-fashioned
Right.
TCA peel, very strong, deep peel. We just don't do that anymore. You don't need to.
I know.
Yeah. Even my best
Goodness.
friend in the 80s had a peel like that.
Really?
She looked like she'd been in a house fire. And yeah, they can be very dangerous.
Well, thank goodness things have changed. So can peels actually treat other areas than the face? Because we always think of a peel, we always associate it with just our face.
Oh, there are body peels.
Okay.
They have to be formulated differently. Actually, the skin on the face is much tougher than skin on other parts of the body, aside from the palms and the soles of the feet. But
Okay.
every place else is much more sensitive than the face.
But a lot of people have their chest
Yes.
peeled. A lot of people have their back done
Really?
because your back gets no attention.
That's so true,
Yeah.
isn't it? That's a really good point. I'm glad you said that. So I want to also know, is it true that peels work by basically burning the skin off? I mean, obviously we saw an extreme version of that, but is that really what it is?
I like to say it exfoliates.
Exfoliates, okay.
Yeah, and in the past, yes, we would do essentially a second-degree burn to achieve those results. We don't do that now. We exfoliate, we get rid of that top layer of dead cells, but we're not going down into the living tissue like we used to.
I really think it's great that we're talking about this today too, because we're talking so much about resolutions and renewal, and this really literally is a renewal. It's renewed skin.
Yes, and it's wonderful treatment this time of year because our skin tends to get dull. We tend to overindulge, and so this
Yes.
helps detoxify the skin, and it really is a great thing to do at this time of the year.
And it's probably also easier to stay out of that sun this time of year as well,
Exactly.
which makes it easier. So I know we have some before and after photos, and I'd love to take a look at those so people can understand the process and see some dramatic results. Let's take a look. Tell us what we're looking at.
That's a chest area, décolletage. So it has reduced the pigment. So peels can help reduce hyperpigmentation, also help with the texture as well. And that, of course, is an area that gets a lot of hyperpigmentation, changes in that texture as well from the sun exposure.
Oh yeah, believe me, that's one of my rough spots. Okay, now let's take a look at this. This is a very dramatic photo.
And again, reducing the hyperpigmentation helps reestablish the protective barrier, which may be counterintuitive, but if we get rid of some of those dead cells, then use your home care products that help protect the skin, they're going to work much better.
Oh sure, you have to, it has to be a process.
And
Look
this
at the
is
difference
reduction
here.
of acne and the acne hyperpigmentation.
Wow, what a difference. It's amazing. It's just, and you know what, it gives people so much confidence because even with makeup, if your skin is not looking the way it should, even when you look at a picture like this, I mean, you can't place a value on the confidence level it must give somebody to look like they do on the right.
Exactly. Yeah, it's huge.
We have a lot of teenagers that come in with acne skin, and over a course of a number of these peels really helps least reduce that acne.
Oh yeah. Now, okay, a question I'm sure is on a lot of people's mind is, what is the downtime after the peel? How long will we see the results from the time that we do it?
We customize that depending on how much downtime someone can tolerate, but usually it's on the order of a few days.
Oh really? That's it?
The day of, you're going to have we put the peel product on. We want you to leave it on overnight. You're going to get your best results if you can go home and resist washing your face, leave it on overnight. Then the next day, your skin's just going to be tight. It's 48 hours after you're going to start to peel.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you're going to have to keep it really moist for a day.
Okay.
I mean, those of us that work there, we go to work and, you know, we'll just be peeling and we'll run in the bathroom and, you know, put some
It's like a
Aquaphor
sunburn. You
on
peel
it
after a
and-
sunburn.
So we can time this, you know,
Okay.
have it on say Thursday, you're tight on Friday, you peel over the weekend, by Monday you look pretty good.
That's pretty good to
So,
me. So
yeah.
how can our viewers contact Bair Medical Spa so they can have this or any other procedure?
They can call us at 881-1532 or our website, bairmedicalspa.com.
Fantastic. Well, Happy New Year to both of us. Great ideas for renewing our spirit and our looks.
That's right.
And
Yes.
feel better with that foot.
I will.